Hey, this is Adam Lambert, and you're listening to Velocity Live Radio.
Welcome to Inside Studio A, a special interview feature segment brought to you by VelocityLiveRadio.com and the Velocity Radio Network on Live365.com. I'm your host, Paul Verderosa. Today, joining me inside Studio A from the American Idol press tour at the Nassau Coliseum, it's your runner-up, Adam Lambert.
So, you get to go on tour. So this is going to be the best part now. And everything, right? Being out there on tour? No, why not?
The best part. It's good.
Yeah. So, what was the best part? It caught me by surprise there, too, because I'm like, wow, this tour is like...
No, the best part is that I'm in the process of putting together an album. That's it. For me, that's why I auditioned for American Idol. To become a recording artist, you know? So I'm getting that.
So, let's talk about the album.
Yeah.
Good things are coming. Tell us what it's about.
It's going to come out in November. It's a great fusion between, you know, the type of material I did on Idol, which was 70s and 80s, like mostly classic rock, some pop music, and then mixing that with today's contemporary, like, dance floor type music. I want it to be stuff that people can dance to and put on the radio and drive to and go to the club and get to the song. Yeah, and feel sexy and fun and empowered and but still giving you, like, guitars and vocal. And then, you know, there's some, that's the bulk of the album. Then there's going to be, you know, the ethereal track that sounds a little bit like Mad World, you know, that kind of that evokes that type of vibe. There's weird psychedelic, funky kind of music in there.
You just want to stay true to yourself, really.
Yeah. And the thing about me is that I like more than one kind of music, and I perform more than one kind. So the album will have a variety of sounds on it.
So, the craziest thing that's happened to you so far since you've been out here has been...
Oh, God, the crazy... There's a lot of very interesting fan encounters. Very, very overzealous fans, and I love them all. They're super supportive, and they obviously put me where I am. You know, if it weren't for these fans, I wouldn't have gotten as far as I did. Sometimes they're a little sweaty, a little smelly,
a little too touchy-feely.
Very, very touchy-feely, and some of the gifts are interesting. You know, I got like an inflatable kangaroo at one point, 4 feet tall, and I kind of was like, well, thank you, this is sweet, what am I going to do with this?
Suitable for putting in the corner. And,
I don't really know if I have a lot of room on the budget. It's a kangaroo. But
tie it to the hood. Strap it on the rack on top. So, what's the one thing that you're going to do for yourself before anything else after this is all done?
I think I'm going to try to take like 3 to 4 days off as soon as the tour's over and just kind of like unplug from like the world and just kind of crawl into a hole and just be quiet.
No phones, no computers, nobody.
Yeah.
What's the toughest thing that you missed most throughout this whole process?
Well, obviously, I'm not in charge. My friendships, I would love to, go and hang out with my buddies and stuff at home. But it's part of the game.
Is it different now being out there, public eye every single day?
Very different, yeah. I mean, there's definitely, it's what I wanted, but it's that whole line of, like, be careful what you wish for, because that I do miss a little bit of my anonymity. You know what I mean? If I'm leaving a hotel and I'm trying to go get food with a friend, like, it'd just be nice to just go and not have a bunch of people up in my face and cameras, but it's the price you pay.
What it is,
and it's worth it.
So, album's going to come out in November. Cannot wait. Hope it does very well.
Me too.
And I want to thank you for spending a few minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Adam. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
My thanks to Adam Lambert for spending a couple of minutes with us on Inside Studio A. And remember, for the best interviews and all the great features that you're looking for from a radio show, make sure you head on over to www.velocityliveradio.com and spend some time with our family.